Hey there, I'm Brants, and this is our three things for today. And we do these on the radio and on the podcast and whatnot. But today, very special edition, not only because I have this awesome chalkboard, but it's three very impressive sounding ways to avoid God. And number one is a time-honored tradition. It is keep super busy, and by super busy, I mean super busy doing good stuff. Like you're just always doing good stuff. You're just a good person. I'm just doing good stuff. I'm politically active. I'm taking the right stands on Twitter. I'm out there, I'm volunteering. I'm volunteering at the church. I'm doing all this good Christian stuff. And I'm doing all the right things. Like, that's actually a very tricky way to avoid God. It's how the Pharisees did it. It's how people have done it for millennia. And Jesus tells a story about two brothers, and one's a total train wreck, but he winds up at the party at the end in his honor. it's in his honor, and he's the train wreck. And there's the other brother who's a really good guy, and he does everything good, and nobody argues with it. He's just a good guy, and yet he misses the point. He misses the whole point, and he's not in the party at the end. So there's something about being a good person that can be very tricky. And it can actually be a way to avoid God or avoid thinking we need Him because we think we're so good. So second thing, identify as a searcher or a seeker. And I don't mean it's wrong to search or to seek, but to make that your identity can be a way to avoid God because if you decide this is just who I am, I'm open-minded, I'm always searching, I'm a searcher. I'm not but do you actually want to arrive at a destination? Do you actually want truth? Do you hold out hope that there is such a thing as truth? Like if you don't, then you're not really searching or really seeking anything. You're just staying a free agent, and that's up to you. But that's a way we can use to avoid God. To just say, I'm always on the lookout for the thing. Well, do I want to arrive? What if he's the truth? What if he's the truth? What if he's actually the king and I need to submit to his authority? Am I open to that? Am I open-minded to that possibility? Third thing, way to avoid God is to go it alone. And by go it alone, I mean just say, hey, it's all about me and God, man. And that sounds good, because it's about a relationship with God. How could I be avoiding God if I'm doing that? Well, because God speaks through people, and He uses people to shape us into who He wants us to become. And if we avoid people, it's avoid other believers who are in a fellowship with us in a group where they can speak into our lives and we're known by them, we can be avoiding God because He uses people. And believe me, if I could avoid people, I would. I don't understand humans. I relate better to puppets and robots and aliens and stuff, but this is my home planet. So I know I need people, and God speaks through people, and He can use you to speak to people too. But going it alone can sound good and sound cool and sound impressive, but ultimately it's a way to avoid God. So hope these make sense. I'm sure there's many other impressive sounding ways to avoid God. It's not a conclusive list, but it's Brant's three things, so we stop at three. Thanks for watching this.